AFTV, Julian, I can't believe we lost the game because we played some good football in the game, but like that last guy said, you know what I mean, you've got to be able to defend. You know what I mean? And I don't know, we played a really, really hard, high line. Did we kind of take them too lightly? The fact that we were so much on top that we just said, you know what, we could put a few passes today, and didn't really respect the fact that they do still have quality players that can hurt us.
Well, I quite often judge Arsenal by the first few minutes. And when we watch them in the first few minutes, it gives us a really good indication of how the game's going to go. And actually, the beginning of the game, they were on top. I mean, I counted Lokonga, who I thought actually had a really good game throughout, gave the ball away 3 times. And we actually scored a goal against the run of play.
Oh.
That first goal that we scored, I'm talking about the
disallowed goal, okay.
Yeah, and we'll come on to the disallowed goal. But I thought we started badly. We scored the goal. I'm going to call it the goal. I've seen it back. And then that seemed to galvanise us. Even though they ruled it out, which I thought quite unfairly, it galvanised us. And we had the better of that game. And yes, you can call it a bit naive. For that goal, you had Zinchenko that got kind of suckered in a little bit by Rashford and left this new guy, is it?
Anthony.
Anthony. And I think Anthony's going to fit in really well at Man United. He seems like an absolutely despicable human being. Everything the guy did, it was just horrible. He absolutely fits the mould of a Man United player. So we play well. Everything's going well. And then we do get suckered. But then we come out for the second half, and in that second half, I thought we absolutely dominated them. I mean, if you had to pick who was the home team, it would have been Arsenal. And we were the better team. And then we get the goal, quite deservedly, and you can call it naive that you were going quite gung-ho, but that's in hindsight. I mean, how it ended up, obviously, you've got to say that Arteta made a mistake. But then, if it had gone our way, we'd all be complimenting Arteta for bravery, because ultimately you go to play.
But do you look on it and you say to yourself, we're away from home, we got back in the game, just sit in a bit now, just like relax a bit, you know what I mean? It's almost like we went for it too much.
Yeah, in hindsight, you're absolutely right. But at the time, you are the dominant team, absolutely dominant. You know, you've got to look at the way we're playing and the way they're playing. Okay, that they went 2-1 up. He gambled. He did put 3 more attacking players on, and it could have come off. It didn't. And yes, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. It was naive. But I kind of understand the reasons why he did it, and he didn't get away with it this time. And the reality is, it's a long season. You know, not every single decision he's going to make is going to be the right one. He's going to make mistakes, but at least he's brave enough to make those decisions. So many times I've seen Arsenal managers that, I remember Wenger, he would never make a substitution until the 70th minute. You know, it didn't matter how the game was going. He wouldn't react. He had his obstinate way of playing and managing that team. What Arteta does, he's quite fluid in the decisions he makes. He makes decisions, he makes brave decisions. He's not always going to get it right. And today he didn't get it right.
Great reaction from the fans at the end, you know what I mean? They were still there, they were still cheering, they were still singing the players' names. All the players came up. There is still a lot, you know, we're still early in the season, but this team's been playing well. They haven't been played off the park on a terrible performance here. They're playing good football. I think the fans are right behind this team, aren't they? And they still can do something this season.
No, they're absolutely behind him, and so they should be. The performance then, I've spoken about it before, it was gutsy, it was determined. You cannot say any one of those players played without maximum effort. It didn't go their way. We can blame the referee, and I'm not actually going to blame the referee. I'll blame more the system of VAR. And maybe I've got it wrong, but I thought VAR wasn't there to referee the game. I thought it was there to highlight when there's a clear and obvious mistake. Has that changed?
I don't know with VAR. Every week it's a different thing.
Because I've seen it back, and I could see that there is an arguable case that was a foul. It could have easily gone the other way. Eriksen was massively weak. He just was pushed over. And one of the things that I've really enjoyed amongst many things this season is the fact the refereeing has been far more robust.
But they've been asked to allow more things.
Yeah.
And I watched it back, I didn't think that was a foul. I'm sorry. I thought that was poor, but listen, but the thing is, it is what it is. It is what it is. But you know, man, I'm sorry. I said it
was a foul, man.
Hold on. I can tell from the Manchester accent that you're not biased.
You can argue it either way.
No foul, I'm telling you. It weren't no foul. Literally, Odegaard, my man tripped. He pretty much was tripped over.
But I can understand why it'd be given as a foul, but it's not clear and obvious. That's the point. VAR should not be there to referee the game. VAR should be there to highlight clear and obvious errors. And that was not a clear and obvious error. And that's another example of Man United cheating.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.